welcome back to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experience and memories that playing tabletop games with friends and families can create. And today we are coming back to Stone Age Digital, which is coming to iOS and Android. And so I'm trying this out, seeing how it works. I am trying it on Steam, just because it's easier for me to record that way, but it sounds like it's going to be a straight port, so everything should be the same. We went through the tutorial in the previous episode, and very well written tutorial. Let's actually try out the game and look at what some of the options are. So you can play local or online, of course. Just for the sake of recording, let's just do a local game. We can 1 to 4 players. Let's do 4 players. Let's do just medium for now. See how good the I've played it a few times. Let's just do hard. Let's see how good the AI performs. Okay, so that's a really good, nice option. You can have the victory points visible or not. Some people prefer to see them, some people don't. So one of the things I learned in the tutorial is it has a very good UI where gives you lots of options on how to take actions. You can click on things, you can drag things, and that's good for depending on what device you're using and your general functionalities. Like some people don't have great motor control for the fine motor control, or if you're on a little tiny phone, that can be really difficult. So it's good to have alternative methods for that. So if you do not know Stone Age, you could go back, watch my playthrough of the tutorial, but I will go through the basics here. It's a worker placement. You start with 5 workers. You are going to be placing them in these locations. So you have the village locations that are generally the best locations, but there's only 3. So if you're not first player, if you're last player, you're probably not going to get one that turn. You have locations for getting resources such as wood, brick, stone, and gold, and food. And the number of people you assign to those locations determines how many dice you're rolling, and the number written showing on the dice is the multiplier you have to get. So for every 2 that your dice add up to, you get 1 food. Whereas gold is the hardest. For every 6, so if I rolled 3 dice, got a total of 12, I would get 2 gold. Then you have the harbor, which I can click here to show what the cards are, or I can click on the top right. And if you go here, you can assign a person to one of these cards and buy it and get the resources shown at the top and the end game scoring shown at the bottom. And you have these buildings you can construct for the resources shown, and those just give you end game scoring. The game ends when, now if I remember the game end triggers, it's one of these decks of buildings is empty, or if we run out of harbor cards and cannot fill this up. It does have a visual representation of how many cards are left in each deck, and how many buildings are left in each deck and how many cards are left in the harbor. So you know roughly when the game is going to end. So what am I going to do first? They've taken up all the village spots because it's our harbor spot. And that's another thing I skipped. Feeding people. At the end of each turn you do have to feed your people. ×2 per building. Okay. I do like getting the harbor cards. Getting some extra food is always good. So I'm going to take this spot because it's the cheapest. I have to pay 1 resource to claim if I want to take this card later, but I'm claiming it now just so when I get to the actual action phase, nobody else can take that card. Although 7 food. Actually, you can undo. 7 food is really good. Let's go for this one. It's going to cost me 2 resources. So I'm going to want to get a bunch of wood. Oh, no. Well, that's not great. So I'm going to have to go for the more expensive, because I do have to trade 2 resources to get that card. So I'm going to have to go for clay and use the clay for that. The bricks, rather. Is that the best position for my face? Yeah, it seems to be. There's not a lot of empty space. Actually, you know what? There is empty space up here. I'm just going to move myself up here. That's a better spot. There's no information that you need to see there. Okay, so now we resolve. Everybody did their placements, and they have all resolved. I still have to resolve. So I need to get my clay first. You can do this in whatever order, but it's important I have clay to be able to get the card I wanted. Oh, that was not great. I rolled pretty low. So let's go to the harbor. Buy this card. Now I could choose to forgo it, but that 7 food is pretty nice. But if you think about it, I kind of did not get much done this turn. I got 7 food, and that's it. That's not great. In fact, that's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad start. But on the other hand, I have plenty of food for almost 4 rounds. So feed my workers. So I'm gonna have 5 workers, so I'm gonna have to pay 5 food. Everybody else is gonna have to start. It's okay for this round, but next round they have to worry about food, and I don't. Okay, so do I want to go for tools or an extra person? I'll go for the tool. And if they don't take this spot, no, they took that spot. Okay, so let's lock in some wood. Want. Ooh. The only problem is, what do I do with the last person? There's a decent chance I will get something from there. Okay, the last person. I could go hunting. Then I definitely don't have to worry about food for a little while. Yeah, let's go hunting. I'm set for food for a while. They're all doing pretty well so far. I've had a bad start. However, no, I will not be first next round either. I will be second next round. But I will get a better selection of village spaces, potentially. Okay. Interesting. So I can take extra food. They rolled really well to help everybody out. So yeah, those are harbor cards. Certain one of them, you roll dice equal to the number of people, and the person who chose the card gets to choose their action first. Okay, let's roll for the wood. Wood is the most important for me right now. Okay, so I rolled a 9. If I use this tool here, it's not going to make a difference. The tool would add 1 to my die roll. So let's get my food. See what I roll. Okay, I can use the tool here to get my 1 food. And I'm set for 2 more turns after this is for turns of food. So, on one hand, I've not made a whole lot of progress, but I am set. Don't have to worry about food for a while, especially actually since I just got that. So I'm actually set for almost 3 turns. If I can get one more food, I am set for a long time. Okay. Okay. Placing workers. Okay. Pretty good, but okay, let's get another worker because I'm pretty good on food. So it's gonna speed up the process as far as what food I need. Let's go to harbor. Get this random resource. Spend some wood on that, and I can get bricks to go start working on this. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, this is a very smooth implementation of this game. It works really well. Okay. You know, the AI takes their turn fast, and they seem to act pretty intelligently. The animation's nice, keeps you interested outside of your turn. You could fast forward through the AI turns if you want. Okay, so I got an extra worker that I'm going to have to feed. So first, let's get... Doesn't matter which one I do first, I think. Well, actually, undo. It does matter, because there's a chance I can get a tool here. Because I get a random resource. So spend this wood. Roll and see what I get. I actually like that roll because there's only one high number, so everybody else is going to get garbage. And that is great for me. Plenty of food. I am back in a very positive food situation. Let's roll for my clay. Eeh, what a garbage roll. It doesn't... My tool is not going to make a difference. I just get 1 clay. Disappointing, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay. Nobody's got a lot of points yet. Oh well, they're about to start getting points. Okay. Collecting workers, feeding workers. So I have 6 workers, 2 grains, so I spent 4 of those. And I'm still all set for food for a little while. Okay. Let's increase my food production. Next, they'll probably fill the... Yeah. Oh, so this is a one-time use 3 tool. It's nice, but I don't. Since this extra scoring for tools, based on what I've done so far, is not going to be great. What I'm going to do instead, if I can, let's start getting gold. Five people in the gold area? Sure. Because if I get plenty of gold, then I can take this building next turn. They do seem to like splitting up their people a lot more than I do. I am a little bit more conservative, I suppose, than I necessarily should be all the time. Okay, so I got my food source. Let's see how much gold I get. Plumb on, roll high. 25. Tool's not going to make a difference. Whatever. 4 gold is good, though. End of turn. I should probably turn the sound effects down a little bit, but oh well. Okay, let's see. So everybody's going to get stuff. I'm going to end up with a brick. Which is fine. I do have everything I need to get this 13-point building next turn. The 16-point will be my next objective if it's still there in the following turn. The tool card is the one that's going to slide down, which I don't care as much about. And I'm last, so oh, okay, they're going to let me take the hut. And I want to make sure I get this building. And the rest are going to go for stone. So I'm setting myself up next turn for the 16-point building. Point-wise, wow, Maya is killing it. But still pretty early. I am going to have to start worrying about food soon-ish. I have good resources. I'm starting to get the points come in. Oh, actually, will I have 7? I have just enough food for this turn. Got to be careful. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. Next turn, I'll have to make sure to get some food. Okay, get me a stone. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, I am all set for this 14 as well next turn. If I roll well here, I might be able to get 2 buildings next turn. Ooh, I did roll really well. The tool doesn't make a difference. Okay, so now I can get this. And next turn I'm set up for getting at least 2 buildings. Just have to remember to get food. Which, you know, everybody's starting to really reckon those points. And I am going to be 3rd this turn, so I may or may not have... Oh, I will get a... Do I want the extra workers? How much food is this offering? 4 food? That's just enough food that I don't have to worry. Okay. Okay. Does anybody have the resources they need to take these from me? No, so no, it's not likely anybody's going to claim these buildings. Take 4 there. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. That's as a surprise. Huh. Well, that's not good. actually, undo, get clay. I didn't think they would. How are they getting their resources? So yellow claimed this. Which one's yellow? This one's yellow. They don't have any gold or stone. Did they take it just to stop me from taking it? Blue has gold, stone, and will have the wood, so they will get to that. But what is yellow planning on doing? They don't have gold or stone. So they may have done that just to stop me from taking it. Oh, they're gonna get the... They might get the gold, but they're not gonna get two... There's no way they can get 2 stone. Oh, they did put somebody on stone. Very risk... What? Oh, okay. Very risky. Ooh, I can get a gold? Nice. Yeah, so they didn't get the building. They just went there. Maybe they thought there was a chance, but... Okay, I want... Let's go for the clay first. Roll the dice. 4. Just enough for 1. That was a pretty poor roll. Wood. Roll the dice. Come on, roll well. Yeah, not great. Just enough for 4 wood, exactly. So again, the tool's not going to make a difference. I have plenty of resources. I can get this. Let's pay in 2 wood. And get that. And I get extra points for lots of buildings. Which I only have 1 so far. That's my turn. Next turn, I do need to make sure I'm focusing on getting these buildings. Somebody's going to take this gold card. I also need to make sure I get more food next turn. So if I can take both of these buildings. How far are we in the game? The village actions aren't as important now. Because we are getting later in the game. Let's go with that. And we'll go with this. And do I want to make do I want to put a bunch on food? Probably, and then I'll be set for food for a little while. Or I could do 2 on food. Because I need 4 food. So 3 on food would probably be safer. Then I can put 2 on. I've got plenty of wood. I'll just put them all on food for now. Get plenty of food. I don't have to worry about food. Next turn I can focus on getting more. Should put 1 on gold? Oh wow, because they have tons of tools. Maya really focuses on tools. I am way behind those points. this will be my recovery turn, point-wise. So I'm getting tons of points. And that put me still in third, but definitely in line with everybody else at this point. And 15. So if I add one, get one out of food, I'm set for food. 2 turns at least. Well, this turn and one more turn. Okay. See how much food that one gives me later for next turn. Oh, they got a lot of points just now. Nice, kicking butt. I'm back in last place. Okay, what do I want to do here? So this one, 3 food if I go there. And it's worth 4 points. Point-wise, I can get 12 points here. This is my priority. Let's get to food production, since nobody took it. Let's go harbor, take this. Oh no! Well, I'm not gonna... Okay, well I'm gonna have to use a brick here. So I want to make sure I keep my wood. And... let's go for more gold. Then I can maybe go for one of these big point scorers. Okay, so... So first, let's make sure I do this. Puts me in second place for now. Let's roll for this. Okay, the tool's not going to make a difference, but whatever. Then go for harbor. I have to do... Ooh, wood and stone? Why don't I have a... I thought I had a... Okay. Oh well. That was not smart, but that's alright. 70 points, so just behind the lead, but they still have to take their turns. They're going to get a bunch of points. I'll probably end up back in last place. Yeah. So obviously, as you can see, it's a fast, simple game. It can be quite a lot of fun. It's a great game to introduce people to the concept of worker placement, because that's basically the core of it. There's a fair amount of luck, but a good amount of luck mitigation. And let's take a stone. I'm also set for food for a little bit. We are getting relatively close to the end of the game. Only have to spend 3 food, so next turn I don't have to worry about food. Ooh, I want both of these. I should Okay, so increasing my scoring for grain is good. And since I'm doing that, it makes sense to go for more grain. And I want to make sure I get some wood. Go 3 for wood. Want to go 2 for wood or 3 for wood? Because I also want to make sure I get brick. Go 2 for wood and 3 for brick. Okay, let's see how this goes. Collecting more resources. I don't know why in the digital version, in the physical version, I usually like to go for the tools and mitigate my luck a lot, but for some reason in the digital, I tend to ignore that element. Okay, yeah. I wish I had gotten the other grain scoring thing, but somebody else took it. Oh well. Ooh, they are really doing a lot better than me. Okay. Let's see what I get here. Oh, undo. I didn't want to get my wood first. Let's roll for wood. 7. If I get 2 woods, the tool will make no difference. Then clay. Roll for that. Get 2 brick. Tool again makes no difference. And then I do this, spend a wood, and see what resources I get. Okay, so I get a gold. And they get less valuable stuff, so that's good. So I am in good position to get this 15, and oh, actually this one's a huge amount of points for me, so I want to make sure I get the one that allows me to spend 5 resources of one type to spend all my gold on. Placing workers. I'm 3rd. I'm 100% taking this one. If the field is left, I will take that as well. So in that case, harbor. Oh, this is totally worth taking. And then I will make sure I get, hopefully there's still spots to get, wow. Nope, no spots to get wood. So I'll have to spend some clay. I can't get gold. I'm low on food, but not out. I also do want to make sure I get... I'm going to be 2nd next time. 3 resources, though. Problem is I have to spend more expensive resources. Let's do that. Okay. hopefully next turn I can get the grain card. The other grain card. And get some wood and some gold. I will have to get food as well, but that's doable. Let's go. Well, it's always good to go here first, unless you need wood, which I'm not getting. So, just because you could get a tool that will help you with the mitigation for rolling dice to get resources. 5, which I got a tool. Is a tool worth more than a gold right now? Actually, no. Let's go for the gold. Early game, yes, I would totally gone for the tool. But I don't have anything that scores for tools, so not really worth it. And the rule, I've had weird luck with the dice where the tool has not made an impact at all. See? Like, okay. So that's 30 points for me, which actually gets me in the lead. That was a big scoring. But, of course, that lead's not going to... Well, no, I actually... Yeah, that lead didn't last long. Gotta feed my people, so my 2 remaining food is going away. Okay, I want to make sure I get this grain one. I like... Well, it's... Honestly, it's 5 points. But it's... This is good. Lots of good options here. This is 14. And will trigger the end of the game. So this is actually the better option. Then if I can get some wood. If I get enough wood, if they don't take these, I can actually get both of these with the wood. Oh, I need to make sure I get food as well. So, 1. Interesting. Okay. Chances are I need 2 wood, 2 food only. So chances are 2 people there is going to be enough. I would like to get 3 wood. But that probably isn't going to happen. Let's go for this. There's a good chance I'll get blocked out of the wood, but if that happens, oh well. Okay. Well, and it's... Well, I only need 1 wood. So I don't actually... Which, actually, 1 should be enough, then I... But does anything else matter? Well, if I get more wood, I can go for this. Okay, yes, so that's what I'll do. Put 2 here. Oh, they took the field. I was going to say take the field. That is pretty expensive to do, so I will actually take a tool and the rest will go in the field for food. Okay. I don't think I'm winning this, but I'm definitely not winning it, actually. Because I'm just going to get 132 points, which is not going to catch me up to this 135. Okay, roll. I need to make sure I get at least 2 food. Which that's plenty of food. I probably should not have triggered the end of the game. Oh, actually, I forgot I'm also doing that one. So, yes, I have a chance of winning. So that's a fair amount of points. Okay. Okay, so get 3 wood. And then I can complete both of these. And I'm triggering the end of the game. So 134. And I do this. Okay, that means that this is the last turn. The current round players go back. Okay, so we just finished the round. So right now, I am in the lead, but 2 still needs to go. Green and yellow. So either of them have a decent chance. Well, there you go. Green just won. Well, beat me. Yellow is 15 more. I did lose points just there. 137. Okay, so very, very close game. 1 point difference. That was actually... They put up a good fight. That was actually pretty challenging. So the AI's smart. They play well. I feel like I could have played a little bit better. I'm not... Honestly, I haven't played this game a lot. In fact, I used to play it a lot when it first came... When it was relatively new, years ago. I've played only a few times in the last few years. I think 3 times, but so yeah, I'm not like the best player, but you know, I feel like they did a good job. They are hard to beat, but not like blowing you away. As far as the functionality of the digital version of the game, beyond the AI, UI is excellent. The tutorial I went through in another video was really well done. The graphics, pleasant, calming tones and the sound effects. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this game. This is a great way to introduce people to Stone Age if they haven't played it before. And Stone Age in itself is a great way to introduce people to tabletop gaming and worker placement games. So, very happy with how this game has turned out. Hope that gives you an idea of what to expect from Stone Age Digital, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you again for watching. Please join us again on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and other social medias. And please don't forget to like and subscribe.